I want to just mention this, which is important. How does the Yetzer Hara get away with it? How? How is it that, right after Yom Kippur is over, everybody's rushing to Dav Marav and go home to eat? I understand that, right? But why is it we always turn to being who we were before Yom Kippur, after Yom Kippur also? Why is it our resolves to do tshuva, repentance, doesn't last? What is the problem here? You see, which is an interesting phenomenon. It somehow doesn't last. We always go back to doing what we formerly did, which is obviously not very good. Why? So I'll tell you something very interesting, which is a very important psychological concept. You will always behave in terms of what your unstated and unconscious goals are. Always. A man's behavior is always consistent with his real goal, and most of the time our goals are not even stated. They're unconscious. Many times we're not even aware what we really want. You see, so if that's the case, then the goal of the unconscious is what? Let's say, is to continue doing the behavior, to have pleasure, make a lot of money, right? And enjoy life and so on. That's the real goal of the person. But it's not even conscious to him. He fools himself in saying, well, I really want to, learn Torah and do mitzvahs and so on. Yeah, there's partly that, but the goal essentially is not that. Therefore, even if you say you're going to do tshuva on Yom Kippur, it doesn't last because it clashes with the real unconscious goal. It's called cognitive dissonance. That is why. So of course we don't change, because we don't really want to change, but because of the moment of Yom Kippur, we have to change. You see, because it's Yom Kippur. And of course we want to take advantage of the fact that there's no Satan, so any tshuva is okay, but it's not something we really want to do. You see? So a real tshuva is only if you change your goal. You see, you have to change the way you behave in general. You see, your goals, and then the behavior of change, right, will be consistent with with the goals. You see, that's why people don't change their goals. They try to change their behavior. Mistake. You have to change your goals, who you want to be, like the Zvila Rebbe said. You see, and then automatically your behavior will be much easier to change, and it will conform, you see, to what you really want, the real change of tshuva. Very important psychological principle. Look at your goal, not at the immediate behavior, because the immediate behavior is a cover-up to what your goal is really. That's really the explanation of why people don't change after Yom Kippur.